Rakugo, the backdoor bus, final version. Master, did you hear the news? They say even buses now have back doors. Of course they do. People get on from the front and off from the back. That's the back door, Yotaro. No, Master, not that back door. I mean real back doors, digital ones. In Norway, they found Chinese-made electric buses with hidden remote access. Oh, that's scary. So now buses come with secret doors. Not anywhere doors, but everywhere back doors. Made in China. Exactly. Master, turns out these buses had an extra entrance for hackers. Master, they said it's for maintenance, but it seems someone could stop the bus remotely. Remotely? You mean? Master, a Chinese engineer could just say, okay, time to stop, in the middle of the road. And the whole city goes into traffic chaos? Master, right. Imagine rush hour, full of commuters staring at their phones, and suddenly the driver says, ladies and gentlemen, this bus has been hijacked by Wi-Fi, a new kind of bus jacking. And when people ask what happened, the driver replies, oh, it's not hacking. We're just updating the system. Master, that's too real. But we never know what's going on behind the scenes, do we? Master, exactly. They could be stealing data, passengers' faces, travel records, locations, all uploaded straight to somewhere in Beijing Cloud Services. That's terrifying, Master. Yeah, and these buses are running all over the world. It's like a global fleet of spy-fi. Master, but everyone's talking about it now. SIM cards, remote servers, and the usual Chinese server suspicion. A bit late, though. If maintenance is remote, it also means control can be remote. So, the bus is like a Chinese toy car, huh? Remote control included. Master, exactly. If you can fix it remotely, you can crash it remotely too. Imagine a hacker pressing stop in the middle of traffic. That's not funny anymore. And worse, someone might hijack the announcement system. Master, ladies and gentlemen, today's tour includes a surprise dive into the sea ahead. That's not a tour. That's a terror ride. But you know, even without an attack, just knowing you're watched changes everything. Master, it's hard to enjoy a public ride when you feel someone's watching from afar. True, Yotaro. Technology is supposed to make things safe. But if it's misused, it becomes the perfect spy. Yes, Master. The back door itself isn't evil. It's useful for maintenance, but only if it's managed safely. Well said, Master. But companies always go for the cheaper option. And that's how we end up saying, maybe we don't need to buy the Chinese one, do we? In the end, it's all about trust, right? Master, what a pity. Do you choose by price or by safety? That's human nature, Yotaro. The eternal bargain between money and peace of mind. So, Master, how would you sum it up in one line? They steal our data through the back door. That's why I say, don't just buy China, say buy China. Ha, that's brilliant, Master. Then my version would be, if you feel someone watching you on the bus, just get off, China. Good one, Yotaro. But remember, if your phone's a Xiaomi, you might want to throw it out the window. Audience laughs. It's clearly a gag. And that's all for today. Thank you for riding the backdoor bus.